crafty friends, welcome to Les Crafting with Claudine, Les Trouvailles de Claudine. My name is Claudine and I'm Stampin' Up demonstrator right now, and presently I would like to show you something I just made. It's a clutch purse card, and I'm showing you right now two different type model. This one, we open. Yeah, a little place here to put the little message card, and here you can write or stamp a message. And there you go for this one. And this one, a little different. I add a little different decoration and goes like this. And put a little more DS Design Series paper to it. And I put some Velcro to make it to close well. So I will explain to you right now how to do this card, and if the video is too long, this is a button. I will make another video to show you how to do the button. So let's go and start right now. So let me put my example right here, and all you'll need to is first of all colored cardstock. I have made two different sizes. It means that this one here, I'll put it like this. This is what we're gonna do. Can you see like the margin, like the paper, the designer is a little different in the way it is. So I'm gonna do this one. So it's 8.5 by 11. And if you wanted to do this style, a little different, then you would do 8.25 by 10.25. After that, pretty much everything else is the same. Also, designer series paper for this. For the front, you'll need 7.75 by 3.25. And for this one, no, sorry, for the bottom one is 7.75, 3.25. And the upper is 7.75 by 1 7/8 for the designer series paper. After that, for the inside, you will need, open a design series paper that is 7 by 3, and then a white, it's really up to you. I put 5 by 2 because I didn't want to hide all the design paper. Also, you will make a fake envelope, so you'll need 2 white cardstock, 7 by 3, and a design series paper for the upper part here. It's 6.5 by 1 1/4 for this. So here you go. This is like that. Okay, so let's begin. So I'll put this one on the side, and we'll put my paper design right here so I don't get confused. So first of all, you're gonna score your 8.5 by 11 on the long side. So you're gonna line up your 11 on your cutting board or for your place where you're gonna do the scoring. The tool you're gonna use to do scoring. So we're gonna score at 3.75. So I'm gonna go like this because my stand is not large enough. So I'm gonna score at 3.75, then at 4, then at 7.75, and then at 8. Then we're gonna fold and burnish all the lines. So you have 2 lines. It makes for the thickness of the, we go like this, and we go like this. I find at first I was not scoring all the line because I find it was maybe, I don't know, I felt it was not necessary, but then I realized that it is necessary when you line up and you glue your design series paper. So I might as well do it now. Okay, and we're gonna do this side here, and okay. Okay, and burnish. Voila. Okay, now you take the smaller, the less large side will be the upper part, this here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a cut on an angle. So the way we do it is we're gonna turn around and take a little pencil, and we're gonna measure from the to create the angle, the narrower side. We're gonna go like this, and okay, I just want to make sure. I want to go like this, so here. So I'm gonna put 1.25 down. I'm just gonna make sure that's what I did. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Okay, so here I did it 1 1/4, and here I did it 1 3/4. So I'm gonna do, for the fun of it, or unless I measured from the yeah, okay, 1 3/4. I'm gonna put the mark. Okay, you can see here I made it narrower. This one I did it larger because I felt like it. So I'm gonna take now my pepper cutter, and I'm gonna angle the mark to the corner here, to the end here. So I just have to line up where I usually do the cut and go like this to the corner. And one trick is I cut from up down when it's skinny. When it's skinny, I don't go from the down up because I can scratch the corner here. So unless I find it's better. So you can discard this and keep it for something else if you want to. And then we have our angle here. Okay, so here, there you go. Now so the exception, like I say here, I would have made it a mark at 1 1/4. Here I did 1 3/4. After that, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna front flap. We're gonna go, I think, cut our DSP. Okay, so we're gonna take our design series paper for the front. So here it's a 7 3/4 by 1 7/8. And this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on here, and I may measure 3/4 and 3/4 with a pen. I'll go, and also you have to decide. Oh, by the way, the series paper, the design paper I'm using is the Winter Meadow. That is actual paper you can get right now in the mini catalog from Christmas. And you can pick one side or the other. So this time, since I'm repeating this type, I will try to do it that way instead. Let's see. Bottom up or up bottom up. Unless I do this, oh, I like that. And this, yeah, okay, let's try that. See if I can put this like that. Okay, let's do this. So I'm gonna go 3/4 inch. I'm gonna mark it. Oh, 3/4. 3/4. I'm gonna go like that instead. Okay, and again, cut as an angle. So I'm gonna take my paper cutter and cut here to the angle here. Again. Oh, see, now I started from the bottom and I had a little boo-boo here, but that's okay. We're gonna refine it. No, that's the one. Okay, so I'm gonna put that design paper on the side. Yeah. I'm gonna take this here and oops. No, oh, I think I did something wrong here. Oh, this is it. Okay. Like that. Okay. So make sure you have decided the which side you want before you cut, so it fits nicely. And you see, it's funny because now I'm not totally equal here, and I almost feel like cutting more at an angle. That's the fun part of a video. And on top of it, I'm not doing very often an English version, so I said, okay, this time I'm going to do it in English. And if I go like this, what happened? No, huh? Okay, so you know what? Because I had changed some of my measurement, it's a little awkward here. So I'm gonna glue this like that, and I'm gonna adjust. I'm gonna put a little bit of wet glue. I always do once I have done my double-sided tape. So it gives me time to move the paper if I'm not right. Okay, so what's important, it's straight. Okay, and now I have to make, I don't understand. Oh, you see, I sure I didn't cut properly. That's funny. So what you have to do is make sure that the end is 1/3. So you start at 3/4 and you end up at 1. Oops, at 1, oh, and 1 and 7/8. Okay. So you start at 3/4 and you finish at 1/7/8. So now, since I'm shorter than that, I'm gonna trim it a bit. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So as long as, so you see, huh, when you change a little bit of the measurement. So what I'm gonna do here, I find that, see, I'm gonna go like this, and let's go like that. There you go. So adjust. So let's adjust. Okay, so I hope everything else will be fine. And I'm getting ready for the carte mondiale, la journée mondiale de la carte. It's today's card day. So I'm excited because I usually don't assist. I am busy usually, so this time I will be. Yes, participating. Okay, next is we're gonna do this bottom line. The bottom is here, so I shouldn't be having any trouble. Oh, look, it's pretty. I like that. See, it's like it's almost continuing. I like that. Okay. So here we go. And what's important when you do that and you glue, you just want to make sure that it's continuing. So if you're adjusting your sheet, you're cutting to smaller, larger, just make sure that you think about the other part. It's the same. So I'm gonna go like this. Oh, I'm happy. It wasn't fun to match like this, but there you go. It's not everything has to be going wrong. And just want to make sure that you still see me in my camera. And I always like my fine tip bottle to go around, so make sure I have glue everywhere. And I go like this, and I'm gonna line up. There you go. You know what? I really love this paper. It's I think it's the first time that I almost did use the whole thing, and now temptation is to buy more. And I say, yeah, but when I buy more, then I have too much after in the inventory anyway. So this is the outside, and we're gonna go and open for the inside. So it's very simple for the inside. As I glue this, I could go like this, go like this, or go like this and go like this. I don't know. What do you think? I think I'm gonna go like that. Maybe put my white upper. You see, I learned when I was taking florist shop, like class. I'm a florist, but I don't practice anymore. But I study, and when you're preparing and doing a bouquet, you always make sure the light is up and not down. So you put like all kinds of colors of flowers, but don't fit a white in the middle of the bouquet or the lower. It creates emptiness. Always put the lighter up and the darker down. So I'm gonna re-put my tumbo here and finish with my fine tip. These bottles I found on Amazon, and it's great for fine tip, but if it dries easily and gets stuck, so you always make sure you close. You have a needle if it blocks, or just put heat on it, and the glue will soften in the bottle, and you'll be able to use your glue again. There you go. It's the same thing with that tool. In French, it's called touche à tout, and the you know that yellow stuff here, paste. If it gets stuck, you put your embossing tool, the heat, and it will soften the paste. So same thing with glue. If you put glue, things will remove. Okay, now I'm gonna put my white cardstock on it. This one I'm just gonna put a little bit of okay, there you go. I put this on the upper part like this because I don't want to hide the whole message. And then we're gonna create a fake envelope. So what you do is you need 2 white cardstock with the measurements I told you before. One will be the bottom and one will be the top. The fake cover type of thing. So here, okay, so this one I'll use for the upper part. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the side, and for the full envelope, we're gonna take one of the cardstock. One will be for the front, and we're gonna do is I want to look at my trimmer. You know, I have to change la lame because it's used. You could see, but I don't like it. This one and this one. Okay, this you take a punch, 1-inch punch, and you can half in the center, half the circle, and there you go. And then after that, you will put double-sided tape on each side and at the bottom. I love this, but I found that if you live or you stay in the area where it's very humid, it seems sometimes to unglue. So I always put wet on top of it also. And I realize also that it's very important. I've seen it, but I never really thought of doing it. Is with your bone folder. you have to do this too. Okay, so for now we're gonna put this on the side, and we're gonna do the top. So we're gonna do an embossing line, and at 1.5. So I'm gonna emboss at 1.5. Fold, and go with the palm folder. And sometimes when it seems like that, you know that you have to change your la lame. Well, then you can just go with a sandpaper to remove until you get your new lame. I forgot to order. No, actually, I ordered the wrong thing. Twice I ordered for the embossing instead of one cutting, one embossing. Anyway, story of my life. Huh? And then you're gonna round up with either a punch. Me, I use my good old. I'm gonna look at the right side I like. Yeah, this one. My envelope punch board. And go like this. And then, oh no, I need it for my design paper, this series design paper. Here, the same thing is you turn around and you have your exactly the same thing, the same size, the size that I told you, smaller than this, and I'm gonna round the corners. So I can't wait to see the result by putting all the same design the other side, you know. I put this time on top is the busy side instead of the, you know, the background side. Anyway, I understand myself. I hope you do. So this will go like this, okay? But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna first do the gluing. So this will go here. So you can check, you know, and then you have to do this like that. This is gonna be glued on top of that. And then we're gonna glue the whole thing here. Well, the whole thing. I think I tried this side and it's, so you see, I can see how much space here. So what you do is you turn around and you mark yourself. Approximately. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna put your wet glue. It's very important to not put too close to the edge, the tumble, because the glue sticks once dry. And you have to remove it after when it's dry with an eraser like that, you know. Watercolor removing stuff. Okay, so I'm approximately here. I go like that. And then after that, I'm gonna remove this and, oh, see, it's 23 minutes. So I'll have to do the button on a separate video. I'm gonna do it right away so you can finish your project and not wait for the next video coming out like in a month. I know. I used to do every day for a challenge. I put them on myself, but now I'm like, I'd like to do it once a week, but sometimes things happen and you can't. So I'm gonna try to be more stable again. And there you go. So we have put this, and I'm gonna put that here, comme ça. Gonna glue it. Put the glue. And I'm gonna put it like that. So you see, that's why it's good to have both glue, because if you put it on the paper, you have time to move it. Move it, move it, move it. Okay, so there you go. You have your clutch purse card. So you close it like this, close it like that, close it like that, and I can see that I didn't fold properly. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to do another video to show you how to finish up with a decoration. It's not the only thing left also is 2 Velcro. I use Velcro for envelopes because I found that sometimes the other type of Velcro, it rips the paper. So I only took 1 Velcro, the negative and the positive were glued together, cut in half. So it's a circle, and I put 1/2 on one side and the other is right here. So I put the transparent one on this side so we don't really see it, because if I put the opposite, the white, I would see it when I open it. So now this is it. You could put magnet too if you want instead. I would suggest to put magnet before gluing the DSP to hide it. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy, you like my videos, and I'm going to do right away another video to finish up with the button. So thank you so much. I hope you like. Have a nice end of afternoon or evening. Please share, please thumbs up if you like, and comment if you have a suggestion. Thank you very much. Bye.